And I've come to learn something else about Sprocom through a conversation with someone who's, let's just say, very high up and very involved in the Indian supply chain.
Basically, you have different tiers of ODMs. So up there, you have ODMs in the likes of Longcheer. They work with brands like Oppo, Vivo, Samsung. Then you also have good ODMs. They work with brands like Nothing or Moto. And then you have low-tier ODMs. And those ODMs are known for making very cheap products. This includes ODMs like Sprocom. There is no R&D involved. The product exists. What you do is just you customize slightly the back of the phone so that it looks a bit different. They cut a lot of corners. The way they make things very cost efficient is having a very cheap supply chain. They use a lot of second-hand components. The biggest opportunity is when it comes to the memory chips. For reference, for 64GB memory, you will probably get around as low as $20 versus $60 if you are buying it new.
So people are buying a new product, but actually the memory chips inside are from used products.
Exactly.
Given that in India specifically there are tons of phones in that lower price bracket, would you say that's probably the case with most of them?
No, that's the thing. If you look this year, whether it's like Oppo, Vivo, they haven't been launching any phones in that price point. Those players are the ones kind of working with the tier 1 ODMs I mentioned because they don't do this type of more dirty work.
So my takeaway from this is there's actually two layers of dubiousness. On top of AI Plus's already debatable claims about how Indian their products are, according to this insider, by buying a phone sourced from Sprocom, you're also, ironically, getting a lower quality product than the Chinese companies that AI Plus is trying so hard to separate themselves from.